As the President and Chief Executive Officer of Omicron Delta Kappa, I welcome you to this chartering and initiation ceremony held on your behalf. Those of us who are members of ODK value its high ideals and purposes as we strive to provide leadership in worthy undertakings and to be of service to others. We believe in the tenets of this society and those principles for which it stands. We are pleased and honored to share them with you today as we welcome you into the University of Minnesota Duluth Circle of Omicron Delta Kappa. It is now my pleasure to introduce Corbin Smythe from the University of Minnesota Duluth. Corbin.
Thank you, Dr. Singer. Good afternoon. I am Corbin Smythe, and I serve UMD as your Associate Vice Chancellor for Student Life. I'm also proud to serve as faculty advisor for our new Omicron Delta Kappa Circle here at UMD. I too am an ODK member, having been initiated into the circle at the University of South Carolina in 1998. On behalf of our Chancellor, Lynn Black, and our Vice Chancellor for Student Life, Lisa Irwin, it is my absolute honor to welcome our students, faculty, and staff today, and also our ODK National Office representatives who will guide us in our chartering and initiation ceremonies today. Let us now welcome Bryce Plagman, our Circle's President-elect, who will come forward to lead our opening moment of reflection. Bryce.
We are grateful for the privilege of leadership in worthy undertakings and for the ideals of Omicron Delta Kappa. Give to all who are assembled to confer the honors of initiation upon these duly elected members a renewed vision of meaning of Omicron Delta Kappa. Grant that the desire for creative thinking, for high purposes and ideals, for moral strength and integrity may ever remain close to our hearts. Grant also that we may strive without ceasing to incorporate them into our lives as students, faculty, staff, alumni, and civic leaders. Instill in us the principles of faith and courage, of honest work, and of sacrifice for the tasks that lie before us.
You have undertaken upon yourselves the obligations of membership in the Omicron Delta Kappa Society. This means that you will seek to ever make it a factor for real good in academic and community life, not only in your own college or university, but in American educational institutions at large, as well as in the communities in which you will lead. As a member, you commit that you will make every effort to practice its high ideals, both in private and public life, so that the world may see in you a concrete, living example of the great principles of Omicron Delta Kappa. Omicron Delta Kappa was founded on December 3rd, 1914 at Washington Lee University in Lexington, Virginia. Our 15 founders stated that leadership of exceptional quality and versatility in college should be recognized, and that representatives of all phases of college life should cooperate in worthwhile endeavor, and that outstanding students and faculty members should meet on a basis of common interest, understanding, and helpfulness. The motives which guided the founders sprang from the desire to bring together one body for the general good of the institution, leaders from all parts of the college or university community. The success of the ODK idea, an essential part of which is its joint student-faculty character and a determination to maintain a consistent and high standard of leadership recognition, led to the establishment of chapters, which we call circles, at other colleges and universities. The society in which you are about to become a member has a three-pronged mission. Identify, honor, and develop leaders in collegiate and community life. Encourage collaboration among students, faculty, staff, and alumni to advance leadership. And promote, publicize, and enhance our ideals.
we light a candle to symbolize the ODK ideals by which each of you should strive to embody. 1, scholarship, to strive for excellence in academics and to pursue lifelong learning. Service, to answer the call for action from one's community or country. Integrity, to align one's values and beliefs with behaviors and speech. Character, to distinguish oneself for the good of humanity. And fellowship, to embrace those in a society as equals, seeking inclusive bonds across diverse communities and generations.
It has ever been our desire and custom to try to symbolize in material form our dreams, ambitions, ideals, and sentiments. In accordance with this innate desire and feeling, Omicron Delta has also tried to express in material form the key, its noble ideals, lofty aspirations, and altruistic aims. The key, which is struck in the form of a circle, symbolizes union forever and the equality which characterizes membership in Omicron Delta Kappa. The Greek motto for which the letters ODK represents is Hodaphno Kumos Kuklos, which translates as the laurel crowned circle. Our emblem, the laurel crowned circle, stands for success achieved in worthy undertakings. The shape of the key represents the circle, which symbolizes the all-around and inclusive nature of our organization. The 5 stars on the upper bar represent the 5 major phases of college life for which our society stands: scholarship, athletics, campus or community service, social and religious activities, and campus government, journalism, speech, and the mass media, creative and performing arts. The number 1914 on the lower bar indicates the year in which our society was founded. We who are members of Omicron Delta Kappa have observed your habits, attitudes, and capacities, and are pleased with your success, your steady growth as leaders in worthwhile endeavors, and your appreciation of the ideals and purposes of the society. We have asked you here today to make you members of our society and to present to each of you the Laurel Crown Circle, the symbol of achievement. Before we accept you into the Omicron Delta Kappa Society, please listen thoughtfully to these words.
You should know that the Laurel Crown Circle is not only a recognition of past exemplary conduct, but that it must also be to you a constant inspiration to finer and nobler living so long as you shall live.
You should know that the Laurel Crown Circle is not only a recognition of past loyalty to all good works, but that it must also be to you a constant inspiration to unselfish service to the society, to your alma mater, and to your vocation, and a lifelong reminder that if greatness is to be achieved, one must serve.
You should know that the Laurel Crown Circle is not only a recognition of past achievement, but that it must also be to you a constant inspiration to spend the rest of your days climbing higher and yet higher, ever remembering that death comes apace and that the longest span of human life is all too short for the completion of the tasks that lie ready to our hands.
Will the candidates for membership please stand wherever you may be and if you are able. You have heard in these words the great unchanging principles upon which our society was founded. If you are willing to accept the lofty ideals, the sense of devotion, and the spirit of aspiration represented in Omicron Delta Kappa, please respond, I will.
I will.
Then please repeat after me. In the presence of the circle here assembled,
In the presence of the circle here assembled,
I solemnly promise
I solemnly promise
to uphold the ideals and traditions
to uphold the ideals and traditions
and the national bylaws of the Omicron Delta Kappa Society,
and the national bylaws of the Omicron Delta Kappa Society,
and to support in loyal service
and to support in loyal service
its local and national officers,
its local and national officers,
to participate in its meetings, ceremonies, and initiatives,
to participate in its meetings, ceremonies, and initiatives,
and to diligently foster
and to diligently foster
lifelong leadership.
lifelong leadership.
Congratulations, you may be seated. You have committed yourself to the principles of the Omicron Delta Kappa Society and to our timeless values of scholarship, service, integrity, character, and fellowship. From this day forward and throughout each stage of your life, you will strive to serve as a living example of excellence and leadership. You have been chosen to wear this emblem of distinction because of your loyalty and devotion to the University of Minnesota Duluth and to the things that are fine and true in life. Wherever possible, wear this pin with pride to demonstrate the honor bestowed upon you today. Corbin Smythe will now read the names of the new initiates. If you are present, please come forward to sign the record book when your name is called. If you're participating remotely, type "I accept" in the chat box when your name is called. This is a symbolic gesture that you have received the emblems of membership in our society.
Spencer Bassrich. Tim, I'm going to wait for you to switch so I know we're ready for the next. All right, there we go. Now we're rolling. Kendra Bolster. Mackenzie Carrane. Jessica Guile Eaton. Haley Ellingson. Jenny Eltink. Jordan Fleek. Helen E. Flock. Emma Florence Gilhousen. Caitlin I. Gunderson. Ema Ibrahim. Delaney Johnson. Erica Jutton. Jonathan D. Lanari. Payton A. Mergen. Stine Myrah. Megan Nelson. Annabelle Paquin. Bryce T. Flagman. Anna Plotnik. Tori Rochelle Seymour. Kerrigan Storie. Michaela Strong. And Aaron G. Winch.
Congratulations and welcome to the Omicron Delta Kappa Society as the members of our newest circle. The University of Minnesota Duluth Circle is now of more than 300 active circles in the United States. I now ask that the incoming officers of the University of Minnesota Duluth Circle of Omicron Delta Kappa please come forward to take the oath of office.
Do those social distancing kind of work.
President Bryce Plagman. Vice President Stine Myrah. Secretary Annabelle Paquin. Treasurer Caitlin Gunderson. Circle Coordinator Tori Seymour. Faculty Advisor Corbin Smythe. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I do solemnly promise
I do solemnly promise
that I will discharge the duties of my office
that I will discharge the duties of my office
in accordance with the national and local bylaws
in accordance with the national and local bylaws,
to the best of my knowledge and abilities,
to the best of my knowledge and abilities,
bearing in mind always
bearing in mind always
the welfare of my alma mater
the welfare of my alma mater
and of the Omicron Delta Kappa Society,
and of the Omicron Delta Kappa Society.
congratulations and best wishes for success in your new roles. And yes, let's have some applause. Elbow, fist bumps, celebrate. So. I would now like to invite the new officers back up to the front to participate in the presentation of the Circle's charter. On behalf of the Board of Trustees of Omicron Delta Kappa, the National Leadership Honor Society, it is my honor to present this charter officially recognizing the University of Minnesota Duluth Circle of Omicron Delta Kappa as a full member with all of the rights and privileges granted thereunto. This charter represents many hours of dedicated effort on the part of the students, faculty, and staff of the University of Minnesota Duluth. It is also a symbol in the university's belief in the importance of recognizing and inspiring excellence in cooperative leadership endeavors on campus and throughout the greater community. Congratulations. We are confident that ODK will thrive here and help each of you as you continue on your leadership journeys. To conclude the ceremony, please welcome Bryce Plagman, Circle President, to offer the closing moment of reflection.
Our eyes are open to all lovely objects of righteousness and truth, courage and enthusiasm, high impulse and lofty thought. In this our honor, ours, of great dedication, let us go out into the world and keep fresh in our lives the ideals which we have affirmed here today.
Bryce, would you now also like to provide some information about the Circle's plans?
I just want to thank you all again for all your hard work and dedication. Moving forward, we are going to continue to have online meetings, so just make sure to check your email for the latest and greatest in ODK.
Again, my congratulations to all of you. Thank you for your participation in this afternoon's chartering ceremony. We hope that you will be an active member of your circle on campus and continue to stay in touch with our society as your career progresses. Information about ODK, including our member benefits, which include our annual National Leadership Conference, are located on our website at odk.org. Again, our most sincere congratulations from the national headquarters. We are so excited for you. We look forward to getting to know you as our scholarship recipients and people who volunteer for our committees, and hope to see you at the virtual conference, which will be held April 8th through 10th in 2021. And we are very excited. We hope you will watch the recording of today's event on our YouTube channel, which is the ODK HQ YouTube channel. Thank you again, and best wishes for much success.